The line started forming in the morning, not just survivors of the Khmer Rouge regime, but the younger generation for whom that period of Cambodia's past is a few chapters in a history book, but all eager to hear what former regime leaders had to say to defend themselves. Nun Chia, also known as Brother Number 2, was the first to speak. He denied the charges and asked the court to acquit him.
There is no evidence to prove that I did it. I didn't have any effective power or position to have a direct control over the forces or local authorities.
His statement provoked scorn and anger from those who lived under the regime's rule.
He's a liar. He was a Khmer Rouge leader. How could he not have known what was happening?
If survivors were hoping for an expression of contrition from the other accused, Khieu Samphan, the former Khmer Rouge head of state, they didn't get it. He said everything he did was for the good of the country. This was the era of the killing fields of the 1970s, when the Khmer Rouge leaders killed around 2 million people and expelled millions from the capital Phnom Penh in 1975. The trial has been divided into several smaller cases to make it more manageable. This hearing focuses on the alleged execution of government soldiers and the forced evacuations. Prosecution lawyers have described the event as the beginning of the dehumanization of the Cambodian people. But the tribunal has faced criticism. The current government, which consists of former Khmer Rouge members, including the Prime Minister Hun Sen, has said other less senior regime leaders should not be tried. Some human rights activists accuse the government of political interference, charges the Prime Minister's son and politician sidestepped.
Regardless of the allegation and the discussion through the media that I have seen, I think until now I still firmly believe that the ECCC has been a success.
Prosecutors meanwhile say they're eager to proceed with the hearing for genocide charges against the defendants. But both men are already in their 80s, and lawyers say the window of opportunity is closing fast. Out of the initial 4 defendants, 1 has already died, and another has been declared unfit for trial because of ill health. A verdict is not expected until sometime in the middle of next year. Survivors of the Khmer Rouge regime hope this won't be their last chance for justice. Florence Looi, Al Jazeera, Phnom Penh.